God says, I'm tired of trying to talk to you. Something very shocking will happen to you tonight. It's important for you to hear this before it vanishes in 35 seconds, so stay with me and listen before 11:35 p.m. You who are reading this, stop scrolling and stay. Something very urgent is unfolding, and it's not a coincidence that this found you. Heaven is trying to reach you right now. This is not just a word, this is your wake-up call. Comment Amen if your heart is open and listening. I have tried. I have whispered through your pain, through your quiet moments, through the tears on your pillow when no one was watching. I spoke when your world was silent, when you looked up at the ceiling asking, why me? I reached for you through the people I sent to love you, through the moments of peace that you ignored. But now, I need you to listen. I'm not angry with you. I'm tired. Tired of trying to reach a heart that has shut me out. Tonight is not ordinary. There is a shift in the spirit. There is something approaching that will shake what can be shaken. I am not telling you this to frighten you. I am telling you because I still love you enough to warn you. You need to hear what I have to say before this window closes. Before the clock strikes 11:35 p.m., you must make a decision. Not out of fear, but because your soul is too precious to be lost. You have gotten used to ignoring me. You scroll past the things that carry my voice. You nod at prayers but forget me in the next hour. I see how tired you are. I see how lost you feel, even when you're surrounded by people. And I know what is coming. It's closer than you think. And if your heart remains distant, it may be too late to return. I'm calling you now, with the last bit of patience I have for this season of your life. This is not just about something shocking happening tonight. This is about where your heart will stand when it does. Will you be caught in fear, or will you be held in my peace? You cannot afford to play with time anymore. The days are darker, the distractions louder, but my voice has not changed. I am the same God who split the sea, who shut the mouths of lions, who walked through fire with my children. I am still that God, and I am trying to walk with you too. Comment 1111 if you believe this is not a coincidence, but a divine moment set up for your life. Your enemies are real, but so am I. The plans against you were formed in darkness, but I have always been your light. You felt attacked in your mind, your sleep, your emotions. That was not just life, that was spiritual. That was warfare. And I've been fighting for you even when you didn't pray. Even when your faith shook, I held the line. I protected you from things you never saw. But you need to stop walking away from me. You say you're tired. So am I. Tired of seeing you fall when you don't have to. Tired of seeing you settle when I've planned more. Tired of watching you trust everything and everyone but me. I gave you breath this morning. I gave you protection last night. I gave you another day to choose me. And now I'm telling you this is your final warning before something shifts in your life that you cannot undo without me. I'm not punishing you. I'm preparing you. But you can't receive what's next if you keep rejecting my voice. You were created for more than just surviving. You were born to walk in my power, my joy, my blessing, my peace. But I will not force my way in. I will not fight for a place in your life if you keep choosing things that pull you away from me. Do you think you're alone? You're not. I've been right there, in the doctor's room, in the job loss, in the heartbreak, in the silence of your car rides. I'm the one who kept you breathing when your own thoughts turned against you. I'm the one who softened hearts so you could be forgiven. I'm the one who made sure you didn't lose your mind when everything crashed. But now I need you to respond. This is the last door before the next thing comes. What's waiting on the other side depends on what you choose tonight. I don't need perfection from you. I never did. I need your heart. I need your surrender. I need your yes. Not someday, not when life calms down. Now. Before 11:35 p.m., before that call, before that news, before that moment that shakes your soul, I will always love you. But love does not mean I won't allow hard things to come when you keep running from me. I discipline those I love, and I warn those I love, and I am warning you now because I love you more than you can understand. Do not take this lightly. Do not walk away from this word thinking it's just another moment. It's not. It's a lifeline. I want to bless you. I want to open the windows of heaven over your life. I want to restore what the enemy has stolen. But blessings come with obedience. Breakthrough comes with surrender. Miracles come where there is room for me. If you crowd your life with fear, with sin, with things that numb you, where will my presence dwell? You've prayed for signs. Here it is. You've asked for confirmation. This is it. You wanted to know if I see you, if I hear you, if I still care. I do. But I'm also holy, and I cannot bless rebellion. I cannot pour fresh oil into vessels that are full of pride, bitterness, and distractions. Empty yourself. Make room. I'm knocking at the door, but it won't stay open forever. I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to save you. From yourself, from your past, from what's coming. I am not just a soft whisper. I am a mighty roaring lion. I tear down strongholds. I shatter chains. I heal what man said was impossible. But you need to invite me in, not just on Sundays, every day, every night, especially tonight. A neuroscientist says yes, a 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. What is coming will test hearts. It will reveal who truly belongs to me. I don't want to see you broken when you could have been prepared. I don't want to see you crying out in regret when you could have walked in peace. Choose me now. Turn off the noise. Close the apps. Kneel. Breathe. Listen. I am right here. You are chosen. You are not forgotten. You are not too far gone. You are not disqualified. But you must return to me now. I have waited. I have sent warnings. This is your final one before the shift happens. Trust me. Run to me. The storm is not coming to destroy you. It's coming to remind you who your shelter is. And I am your refuge. You still have time. A few more minutes. But don't delay. Don't harden your heart. Don't think this is for someone else. This is for you. I see you. I know your name, and I want you to choose life. Not just existence, life in me, because I have so much more ahead of you. But it begins with surrender. Right now, that's me. That's my voice. That's my spirit reaching into your soul, asking you to stay close, because what you're about to face is not something you can walk through alone. And the truth is, you were never meant to. For too long, you've tried to carry your own weight. You've smiled for others while breaking on the inside. You've told yourself you're strong, but I see what you whisper when you're alone. You keep saying, God, where are you? And I answer, right here. I've never moved. You did. But even then, I followed. Even when you hid your pain behind distractions, I waited for your surrender. I'm still waiting, but the window is smaller now. Don't let pride silence your response. You think this message came to you by accident? You think this timing is random? No. Heaven chose this moment because you are standing at a turning point. What happens tonight is not ordinary. This is a spiritual alarm. Wake up, my child. I am warning you not because I am cruel, but because I am merciful. I always warn before the storm. I always call out before judgment falls. I always offer grace before the shaking begins. Comment 222 if you trust this is for you. You've made it through nights you thought would destroy you. You've survived storms that should have swallowed you whole. That wasn't luck. That wasn't coincidence. That was me. I kept you breathing when life tried to crush you. I held your heart when betrayal pierced it. I stood between you and death more times than you'll ever know. And yet, here you are still doubting if I'm near. Let me remind you, I'm the same God who parted the sea so my people could walk through on dry land. I'm the same God who took 5 loaves and 2 fish and fed thousands. I'm the same God who called Lazarus out of the grave. What makes you think I can't resurrect your faith? What makes you think your story is too broken for me to restore? You say you've sinned too much. I say grace runs deeper. You say your faith is too weak. I say mustard seed faith still moves mountains. You say you've waited too long. I say this is your moment. The enemy has been whispering lies into your ears for years, telling you that you're not worthy, that you'll never change, that you're stuck. But I am breaking that lie right now. I am speaking a new word over you. Freedom. There is something coming tonight that will catch many off guard. It will reveal hearts. It will bring a shaking. Some will feel exposed. Others will feel released. Which one you become depends on what you choose right now. I cannot force you to follow me. Love that is forced is not love at all. But I can plead with you because your soul matters to me more than you can imagine. You weren't just created to survive. You were created to walk in power, in purpose, in peace. But those things don't come from this world. They come from me. And I've been offering them to you again and again, but you've been too distracted, too busy, too numb. What more needs to happen before you realize that nothing in this world can fill what only I can? Your friends can't heal you. Money can't save you. That relationship won't fix your brokenness. That escape you keep running to won't silence the ache in your soul. Only I can. Only my presence can mend what's been shattered. Only my hand can restore what the enemy stole. Only my blood can wash away the guilt that's been eating you alive. You've been praying for a breakthrough, but have you made room for one? Have you let go of the things that are blocking me from moving in your life? I will not force my way in. I knock, and I wait, but I do not wait forever. The time has come. You must choose. Tonight matters more than you realize. Something is shifting in the atmosphere. You can feel it, can't you? That heaviness, that tension, that urgency. That's not random, that's spiritual, and your spirit knows it. Don't ignore what you feel. Listen, respond. Return to me now before regret becomes your teacher. I don't want your perfect words. I want your honesty. I want you to come to me broken, empty, raw. I can work with that. I can fill empty. I can heal broken, but I cannot bless pride. I cannot pour into hearts that are too full of everything else. Let me in, not for a moment, for good. You think you're too far gone? Tell that to the thief on the cross next to my son who found paradise in his last breath. You think I've forgotten you? Tell that to Hannah who cried out and received the child she prayed for. You think it's too late? Tell that to the dry bones that lived again when my breath touched them. Comment 333 to declare your faith even in the midst of doubt. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I am not done with you. I never was, but I will not wait forever. I am giving you this final warning not because I'm turning away from you, but because I need you to understand the urgency of this hour. The devil is not playing games. The war for your soul is real, and the decisions you make tonight will ripple into your future. Stop giving the enemy access to your peace. Stop letting the past steal your future. Stop running from me when I'm the only one who has what you've been looking for. I'm here with open arms, not to judge you, to restore you. But restoration only comes when you say, yes, when you lay it all down, when you let me rebuild what's been broken. Doubt, fear, guilt, pain, all of it trying to convince you that I won't love you if you come closer, that I'll reject you if you return. But hear me clearly now, I do not reject the broken. I redeem them. I do not shame the lost. I run to them. I know what they did to you. I know the words spoken over you that still echo in your mind. I know the shame you carry, the choices you regret, the scars you hide. I know how heavy it feels to carry what you don't speak of, but I am not afraid of your past. I do not flinch at your darkness. I am the light, and wherever I come, the darkness has to leave. I did not bring you here to expose you. I brought you here to heal you. You're not as hidden as you think. You've been crying inside for someone to see beyond the surface, to see the real pain behind your smile. I see it. I've always seen it. I've heard the silent prayers, the whispered, God, help me. I did not ignore those. I was already moving even before you knew how to ask. But now I need you to move toward me too. I am not just your protector. I am your father. And no father who truly loves their child lets them keep walking toward a cliff without shouting to stop. This message is my shout, my alarm, my hand reaching to pull you back before it's too late. Because what is coming tonight will awaken many, but for some, it will shake them to the core. I want you to be ready, not afraid. Covered, not exposed. Comment 555 if you believe I still have a plan for you. You were never meant to carry all this on your own. That weight you've been dragging through your days, that ache that never seems to fade, it's not your burden to bear. I already bore it on the cross. I already paid the price for your freedom. You don't have to earn it. You just have to accept it. Surrender is not weakness. It is the doorway to strength you've never known before. I gave my son not to condemn you, but to rescue you. He took on every sin, every shame, every wound, so that you could walk free. But you keep trying to fix things by yourself. You keep trying to fill emptiness with temporary things. You keep returning to what's familiar, even though it's been killing your peace. Stop running in circles. Come home. You say you don't feel me, but I'm closer than your breath. I'm the one who woke you up this morning. I'm the one who kept you breathing through the night. I'm the one who blocked the enemy's hand when he tried to break you for good. And tonight, I'm the one calling you back one more time, one last time before things shift. You cannot keep living in between, half in, half out. You've tasted my presence, but you keep going back to things that poison your spirit. You've heard my voice, but you drown it out with noise. You feel convicted, but you brush it off like it's nothing. This is not the time to brush it off anymore. Time is moving. What's coming is not going to wait. There will be a shaking. It may come through a message, a call, a moment so unexpected it pulls the air from your lungs. But those who are grounded in me will not be moved. They will cry, yes. They may tremble, but they will not fall. Because I will hold them. I will shelter them. I will stand between them and the storm, and I want you to be one of them. You've asked me, God, Why are things so hard? Not every hard thing is an attack. Some are the result of doors I never opened. Some are consequences of ignoring my voice. But even in your disobedience, I've been merciful. Even when you walked away, I left the gate open. But I can't hold it open forever. I can't keep postponing the shift for a heart that won't return. Comment 1212 if you believe this is not just for your ears, but for your life. Let me tell you who you are. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You are not what they said about you. You are not your failures. You are not too late. You are chosen, called, set apart. You are mine. And when I claim something, I protect it. When I call someone, I prepare them. When I choose a heart, I never let go without a fight. And I am still fighting for you. That's why this message came to you, not because you were scrolling, because I scheduled this divine interruption in your life. I knew exactly when you'd need to hear this. I knew what would be happening around you tonight. I knew what would be weighing on your mind. I planned this. And I am pleading with you, don't take this for granted. Don't walk away thinking you'll get another moment like this. You might not. I have so much more for you. Doors I want to open. Healing I want to release. Peace I want to pour into your soul. But I will not compete with the noise in your life. You must make space for me. You must silence the distractions. You must be willing to walk away from anything that keeps you from me. It won't be easy, but I promise you it will be worth it. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I've seen what's been stealing your sleep. I've heard the lies tormenting your mind. I've watched as anxiety gripped your chest, as fear strangled your joy. And I've had enough. Not of you, but of the enemy stealing what belongs to you. Peace belongs to you. Joy belongs to you. Clarity belongs to you. But you've forgotten that when you're with me, no weapon formed against you will prosper. You think this is just about tonight? No. This is about the rest of your life, about your family, your calling, your legacy. There are things I placed inside you before you were even born. Seeds of greatness, seeds of purpose. But those seeds can't grow in soil that's poisoned with sin and shame. You must allow me to cleanse you, to uproot the things that don't belong, to break the chains before they become too tight to escape. You've cried for change. Now choose it. You've prayed for help. Now respond. I will never force you, but I will always invite you, and this is your invitation, not to religion, to relationship, to come back to your Father's heart, to remember who you are, and to walk in the freedom, power, and peace I've prepared for you. You've been marked by heaven whether you realize it or not. That's why the world's ways never satisfy you. That's why, no matter how far you run, you never feel at home outside. My presence, you've asked for answers, and I'm giving them. You've waited for direction, and I'm showing you the path. But you must make the choice to follow it. I won't drag you. I won't guilt you. I will call. I will whisper. I will urge you. And tonight, I'm doing all of that at once. Because the moment you're about to enter isn't just another night. It's a spiritual line being drawn. Something is coming that will shake what's fake, that will break what's been hidden. I don't want you exposed. I want you covered. You've felt disconnected lately, like you're drifting, You've questioned why your peace comes and goes so quickly. It's not because I've turned away, it's because you've been opening the door to voices that don't come from me. You've let fear sit at your table. You've let past pain whisper louder than my promises. And I've been waiting for you to look up again. I've been right beside you while you thought you were alone. Comment 777 if you know God has been protecting you even when you didn't see it. Some things are about to be revealed in your life. Things you've sensed but couldn't explain. Some will shock you, some will set you free, but all of them are meant to pull you closer to me. You will see people's true intentions. You will see how I've been shielding you from unseen dangers. You will feel the spiritual shift that others might miss. Why? Because I've called you to be awake, not asleep. You're not just going through a hard time. You're going through a spiritual awakening. That pressure you feel, that's not punishment. It's me making space in your life. I'm shaking things loose that were never meant to stay. I'm removing what you've been too afraid to let go of. You've been clinging to comfort zones that were actually cages. You've been settling for safe, but I'm calling you into purpose. And purpose always costs comfort. You've wondered why I let certain people leave, why doors closed, why plans fell apart. I did it to protect you. I did it to reroute you. If I let you succeed in the wrong place, you would have stayed stuck in a version of life that was far smaller than what I created you for. I love you too much to let you live in less than your calling. That's why you're here right now. That's why this message found you. The storm you thought would destroy you was the very thing I used to deliver you. You asked me to make you stronger. I didn't send ease. I sent experience. You asked me to bring you closer. I didn't give comfort. I allowed the walls around you to crack so you'd finally reach for me. I'm not cruel. I'm careful. I know what it takes to get your heart back, and I'll use everything, even the pain, to bring you home. But don't mistake my patience for permission to keep delaying. Time is moving. You can't afford to stay in neutral. You've already seen what happens when you ignore the pull. Your peace fades. Your joy dries up. Your clarity disappears. And I know you're tired of living like that. It's time to come back. Not partway. All the way. You say, but what if I mess up again? Then I'll still be here. You say, what if I don't know how to do this? I'll teach you. You say, I don't feel worthy. My blood made you worthy. The cross was never about your perfection, it was about my love. And my love still stands even now. I have protected you from enemies that came dressed as friends. I've blocked doors you begged me to open because they were traps. I've let you feel the emptiness of this world's promises, so you'd return to the only one who keeps every word. That ache in your heart is not something to numb, it's something to listen to. It's the echo of my voice calling you deeper. Comment 999 if you know your life has been spared for a bigger purpose. Your purpose hasn't been cancelled. Your value hasn't been lost. Even with your flaws, your past, your doubts, you are still the one I chose. I don't make mistakes. I don't change my mind about people. You're not disqualified. You're being prepared. What feels like delay has actually been training. What feels like rejection has been redirection. What feels like silence has been me setting the stage for something greater than you imagined. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. But I need your full attention now. No more halfway faith, no more double-minded steps. You can't keep feeding your flesh and expect your spirit to be strong. You can't keep playing with darkness and expect to walk in light. I'm not angry with you. I'm warning you, because I love you enough to tell you the truth, even when it hurts. This is your night to lay it down. Every fear, every sin, every toxic habit, every lie you've believed about yourself. Surrender doesn't mean you give up. It means you hand over what's been holding you back. It means you finally admit that you need me more than you need to control everything. Let me rebuild you. Let me breathe into the dry places of your soul. Let me restore what the years and the pain have tried to erase. I am the God of resurrection. I bring dead things back to life. And if you let me, I will do that in you. But you must choose. You must respond. You must decide that you're not going back to the way things were. I didn't bring you this far to leave you now. I didn't speak this to you tonight just to let you forget it in the morning. I'm calling you to shift, to step, to trust. This is your line in the sand. The past is behind you. What's ahead of you is holy. But you cannot bring old chains into new places. Let them go and watch what I will do. You won't have to chase blessings. They will follow you. You won't have to force doors. I will open the right ones. You won't have to fight alone. I will go before you. There's been a silence in your soul that even the loudest rooms couldn't fill. And I've been waiting for this very moment, not just for your ears, but for your heart to truly open. You've been surrounded by noise, advice, opinions, expectations, but none of them gave you the peace you were craving. Do you know why? Because peace doesn't come from the world. It comes from me. I am peace. I don't just offer it, I carry it in my presence. And tonight, I'm offering that peace to you again, but this time, I need you to hold on to it. Don't treat it as temporary relief. Let it become the foundation of your new life. I have seen every detail you've tried to hide, the loneliness you didn't admit to, the fear you covered up, the guilt that still haunts you, and none of it scares me away. I don't come for perfect people. I come for the real ones, the broken ones. I came for you. You are not a project to me. You are a child I deeply love, and I don't love from a distance. I come close, especially when the world turns away. You keep asking, when will things change? And I say, when your heart changes first. Everything on the outside flows from the inside. You can't expect a new life while holding on to old wounds, old patterns, old idols. I want to rebuild your life, but I can't do it on a foundation that's already crumbling. You must let me tear down what was never meant to hold you, so I can plant you in truth that will never fail. Comment 1010 if you're ready to give God full access to your heart. I know surrender sounds hard. You've been let down before. You've opened up to people who used your vulnerability against you, and now you struggle to trust anyone, even me. But I am not like them. I am not here to break you. I am here to hold you while you heal. The same hands that shape the stars are gentle with your wounds. I don't rush your process. But I will push you to grow, because I know what I planted in you. There's more inside of you than you see right now. More faith, more strength, more purpose, more beauty. But you've been too distracted to discover it. You've allowed fear to become familiar. You've settled for patterns that feel safe but lead nowhere. You've let your past define you instead of my promises. But tonight, I am shifting something in you. I am awakening what the enemy tried to bury. I am speaking life into what looked dead. You thought it was over, that your time had passed, that you missed your moment. But I'm telling you, it hasn't even begun yet. Your story isn't finished. Your breakthrough hasn't even started. What's coming is greater than anything you lost. But you must stop looking backward. The past will only repeat if you keep feeding it. You can't move forward while staring at what hurt you. You're not forgotten, not overlooked, not behind. You're right on time for my plan. Delay doesn't mean denial. Waiting doesn't mean abandonment. I've been preparing you for the kind of blessing that needs strong roots. I didn't let you grow too fast, because fast fruit falls easy. But the roots I've built in you through pain, waiting, and surrender, those roots will hold what's coming. You felt broken, but I've only been breaking what was false. I'm not breaking you. I'm freeing you from everything that kept you in cycles of fear, guilt, anxiety, and shame. From everything that tried to convince you that you'll always feel stuck. No, I'm ending those cycles. But I need your agreement, your surrender, your obedience. I won't force you, but I will invite you again and again until the window closes. Comment 1515. If you feel God is calling you out of the cycle and into something new, you're asking, what do I do now? And I'm saying, let me lead. You don't need a 5-year plan. You need faith for today. Just today. Just this step. Stop trying to figure it all out. You don't need to know every detail to start moving. Obedience opens doors that planning never could. Trust me, I already see the path ahead. I just need your yes. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Say yes to me when no one is watching. Say yes when you're tempted to go back to old habits. Say yes when it costs you your comfort. Say yes when it feels uncertain. Because your yes has power. It's not just a word, it's a weapon. It breaks chains, it moves heaven, it makes demons tremble. Because every time you say yes to me, the enemy loses ground in your life. This is not emotional hype. This is spiritual truth. Your life is shifting whether you're ready or not. And if you don't choose who you're anchored in, the storm will choose for you. But if you are rooted in me, you will not be shaken. You will not fall. You will rise when others fall. You will walk in peace while others panic. Because your strength won't come from you, it will come from me. And my strength never runs dry. My grace doesn't expire. My love doesn't run out. I don't get tired of you. I don't regret choosing you. Even with everything you've done, I still call you mine. But now I'm asking, do you call me yours? It's easy to believe when everything is going well. But I'm looking for the ones who trust me when it's dark, when the answers don't come, when the road is unclear. That's where real faith is forged. Not in comfort, but in the fire. And if you let me, I will use this fire not to burn you, but to refine you, to make you stronger, wiser, deeper, and ready. Don't run from the fire. Run to me in the middle of it. I will walk with you through it. Like I did with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, I will stand in the flames with you. The fire won't consume you. It will change you. And when you come out of it, you won't even smell like smoke. You'll come out with clarity, with authority, with faith that cannot be shaken. So don't waste this moment. Don't scroll past this and go back to the same patterns. Don't wait until it's too late. I'm speaking now because I love you, because I'm for you, because I want you fully free, not just half-healed, not just getting by. I want you whole, covered, called, walking in your purpose without the weight of your past dragging behind you. They don't. I collect every single one. I know the weight you carry, and I also know how close you are to the moment where that weight breaks. But I'm here to carry it with you if you'll let me. This message is not about pressure. It's about invitation. I'm not pushing you. I'm calling you. Because your soul is on the edge of something eternal. And the decisions you make in moments like this are the ones that ripple into your destiny. I'm not just speaking for today, I'm speaking for your tomorrow and your forever. There are angels surrounding you right now. You may not feel it, but they're there, watching, guarding, standing ready to act when your heart says yes. I've assigned protection over your life even when you walked through danger. You were kept from things that would have broken you beyond repair. You think it was luck. It was me. You think you made it through on your own. I was the one lifting you when you couldn't lift yourself. Comment 1717 if you believe God has been your protector through things you never even saw. You've allowed people's rejection to shape your worth. You've let moments of failure convince you that you're not enough. But your worth was never built on their acceptance. It was never built on your performance. Your worth was sealed the day I created you, formed you, breathed life into you. You are not disposable. You are not forgotten. You are not just a face in the crowd. You are chosen. And chosen people often feel misunderstood because you're not called to fit in. You were never meant to follow the patterns of this world. That's why when you try to be like everyone else, it doesn't sit right. That unease you feel when you're far from me, it's holy. It's me tugging at your heart, reminding you that you belong to higher things. The life I have for you is not built around what looks successful. It's built around what is eternal. You've been chasing moments of relief, but I want to give you sustained joy. Not a high that fades, not a peace that disappears in the morning. I want to be your constant, through every high, every valley. But I can't do that unless you choose me for real this time. I know it's hard. Letting go of what feels familiar. Trusting in something you can't always see. But look at how much you've lost trying to do it your way. Look at how tired your soul has become trying to carry what was never meant for your shoulders. Isn't it time to trade that pain for peace? That shame for grace? That burden for rest? I said I would give rest to the weary, and I meant it. You are safe with me. Not because of what you've done, but because of who I am. I am merciful. I am faithful. I am unshakable. And I do not change, even when you do. I'm not here to remind you of your failures. I'm here to remind you of your future. A future that's still waiting for you to walk in it. You've been wondering if your life matters. It does. I designed it with intention. I gave you specific gifts, a specific voice, a unique purpose. There is no one else who can carry what I've placed inside you. You keep comparing yourself to others, but I didn't call you to be them. I called you to be who I made you to be. That's where the blessing flows from being fully you, fully mine. The enemy has tried to bury your identity beneath lies. Lies that said you're too broken, too far gone, too inconsistent. But I'm calling those lies out right now. They do not belong in you. They do not define you. My truth does. And my truth says you are redeemed. My truth says you are forgiven. My truth says you are loved beyond measure, and that nothing can separate you from me, not even your worst moments. Comment Amen if you receive the truth. God is speaking over you now. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You think the chaos in your life is random? It's not. It's warfare. The enemy fights hardest when you're closest to breakthrough. The pressure you feel, it's not punishment, it's birth. Something is being born in your life. A new strength, a new level of faith, a new beginning. But birth comes with pain, with labor, with waiting, and it requires you to push, even when you're tired. Don't stop now. Don't pull back just because you feel weak. I will be your strength. I will breathe life into your lungs when you don't have words left to pray. I will steady your hands when your grip is slipping. I never asked you to do this alone. I've always wanted to do it with you. And now, I'm giving you another chance to take my hand for real this time. There is more coming, more healing, more purpose, more encounters with me. But you need to release what's in your hands so I can give you what's in mine. You're holding tightly to things that can't go with you into your future. They were part of your past, but they're not part of your promise. Let them go. It's not loss, it's alignment. I'm pruning you, not punishing you. Every great move of mine begins with surrender. That's what I'm asking from you. A true surrender. Not halfway, not conditional, but full, deep, quiet surrender. The kind that says, God, even if I don't understand, I trust you. That's the surrender that shifts atmospheres. That's the surrender that opens heaven. I've waited on you, patiently, lovingly. But the time is now. What's ahead requires a deeper faith than what you've walked in before. You cannot face what's coming with yesterday's obedience. I'm bringing you higher, deeper, closer. But you must want me more than you want comfort. Do you trust me? Not just with the easy things. Do you trust me with your brokenness, your questions, your future? I want to be the one you run to, not just when life hurts, but every day. I want to be the voice you know better than the rest. I want to walk with you in the details, not just the big decisions. That's relationship. That's what I've always wanted with you. This message won't always be here. This moment won't last forever. But my love will. My door is open now. Heaven is leaning close. The Spirit is stirring. This is not just emotion, it's a divine invitation. Don't wait until the shaking comes to get serious about your soul. Come now, before 11:35 p.m. Before what's coming reaches your door. And you're starting to realize that. You're beginning to sense that I've been closer than you thought, even in the silence, even in your confusion, even in the pain you never told anyone about. I was there. I've always been there. But now I need your attention like never before. I've given you glimpses. I've whispered truth into your tired heart. I've sent people, songs, scriptures, all trying to bring you back. Tonight is not like other nights. The urgency in your chest right now, that trembling in your spirit, that's me calling you home before the door shuts, before what's coming unfolds. Because when it does, I don't want you exposed. I want you protected. You've heard messages before. You've felt stirred before. But something always pulls you back into the same patterns, the same doubts, the same delay. That's not just coincidence. That's warfare. The enemy wants to steal this moment from you. He wants to distract you long enough for the window to close. But I'm stronger than his lies, and I'm not letting you go without a fight. That's why I keep speaking, because your soul is worth fighting for. Comment 222 if you feel God pulling you away from the old life and into something greater. Some of you are feeling heavy right now, not just emotionally but spiritually. That's because I'm bringing your spirit into alignment with heaven. You're feeling the tension of the old trying to hold on while the new is being born in you. It's uncomfortable, but it's necessary. You can't walk into destiny without leaving some things behind. You can't carry new blessings in old containers. Let me be clear, this is not about being perfect. It never was. It's about being willing. I don't bless perfect people, I bless surrendered ones. I bless the ones who say, God, I don't have it all together, but I'm yours. That's the heart I'm looking for. A heart that doesn't pretend. A heart that's tired of masks. A heart that's finally ready to come home for real. There are things I've been holding back, not out of cruelty, but out of protection. You've been asking for answers, opportunities, relationships, breakthrough. But I couldn't release those things into your hands while you were still clinging to what I asked you to let go. You thought I was ignoring you. I wasn't. I was guarding you. Because what I have for you is too sacred to be placed into unready hands. I'm not withholding blessings, I'm preparing you for them. I'm shaping your character so that when you do receive what you prayed for, it doesn't destroy you. Some blessings feel like burdens when you're not spiritually grounded. And I love you too much to let you drown in something you weren't ready to carry. So I waited. I worked. And now I'm calling you to take the final step into alignment. This is more than a word. This is a crossroad. And the enemy knows it too. That's why you've felt so much resistance. That's why the enemy has attacked your identity, your mind, your worth. He fears what you'll become when you finally walk in full surrender. He knows the power of your yes. And he's tried everything to keep you numb, distracted, or too busy to hear me. But right now, your spirit is waking up. You're remembering who you are. You're remembering who I am. I am not just a distant God. I am your Father, your defender, your waymaker. And I'm stepping into your story to break every lie, every curse, every cycle. I didn't bring you this far to leave you now. Comment 333 if you believe the power of God is bigger than every battle you've faced. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You may not see it, but you've already made it through some things that others didn't survive. You've walked through depression, heartbreak, betrayal, confusion, and yet here you are, still breathing, still reading, still listening. That's not random, that's evidence. You are still alive because your purpose isn't finished, and the very pain you thought would end you is what I'm using to prepare you. Your scars will not be your shame, they will be your testimony. What hurt you will not have the final word, I will. And my word is life, my word is healing, my word is restoration. You haven't lost too much, you haven't messed up too bad, you haven't waited too long. Grace still covers you, mercy still follows you, heaven still wants you. But I need you to stop flirting with destruction. Stop opening doors to things that keep breaking you. Stop running back to what you begged me to free you from. You can't step into the new if your hands are full of the old. That habit, that compromise, that relationship you knew was unhealthy, I need you to surrender it. Not because I want to take something from you, because I want to give something better to you. I know surrender sounds like loss, but in my kingdom, surrender is gain. You lose fear and gain peace. You lose shame and gain freedom. You lose control and gain my power. That's the exchange I'm offering you tonight. But it only comes through obedience, through letting go, through trusting that I'm a better guide than your feelings. You've trusted your emotions for too long. They told you that you weren't loved, that you were too broken, that I was far away, but I never left, and I never stopped loving you. I've been walking beside you in every valley, every tear-filled night, every battle. I didn't save you just to let you wander in circles. I saved you for purpose. And that purpose is waiting on the other side of your yes. So don't harden your heart now. You've come too far. The spiritual atmosphere around you is shifting. Heaven is near. Angels are moving. This isn't about hype, it's about your soul. You can't say you didn't know. You can't say no one told you. I'm telling you now. This is your moment. Not tomorrow. Not when it's convenient. Now. What's coming won't wait. I want you ready, covered, anchored. I want you standing strong, not shaking in fear. But you can't stand strong without me. You can't face what's ahead without my spirit guiding you. You need me. And the good news is, I'm here, still reaching, still calling, still loving. And I need you to know I have not changed my mind about you. Even with all that's happened, even with the choices you regret, I still see you through eyes of mercy, not condemnation. I didn't bring you this far to watch you slip away. I've seen you on the edge, wondering if you're strong enough to keep going. I've seen you smile in public and break down in private. And I've been there for it all. Every breakdown. Every moment where your chest felt heavy and your prayers felt unanswered. You thought you were praying into silence, but I was already moving. You thought I had gone quiet, but I was preparing what you couldn't yet see. Comment 1111 if you believe God is still writing your story, even through the silence. You were never alone, not for a second. I stood beside you in hospital rooms. I sat beside you in dark bedrooms when you cried yourself to sleep. I wrapped my peace around you when fear tried to swallow you whole. I stopped things from reaching you that you didn't even know were coming. You only see the battle you faced, but I see the ones I've fought for you, the ones you never had to fight because I stepped in. And now I need your full attention, because the night is approaching. The moment I warned you about is not far off. And when it comes, I want your heart to be found steady, not swaying. I want your soul to be anchored, not drifting. You can't afford to ignore my voice anymore. The shaking that's coming isn't to scare you, it's to reveal you. It's to test the foundation you've been standing on. You can't build your life on feelings, because feelings shift. You can't build on people's opinions, they change like the wind. You can't build on success, on money, on relationships, on distractions. They'll all fail you, but I won't. I'm the only foundation that will stand when everything else falls. I'm the rock beneath your feet, and I'm offering you a place of safety, not just in eternity, but now, in your present, in your storm, in your struggle. You've let too many temporary things pull you away from eternal truth. You've allowed the pace of this world to rush your soul into burnout. You've tried to fix spiritual hunger with worldly comfort, and it's left you tired, empty, numb. But I didn't create you to be numb. I created you to be alive, awake, on fire with purpose, filled with peace that doesn't depend on the world being calm. You don't need another distraction. You don't need another empty escape. You need an encounter with me. And I'm giving you one now. This moment is not a coincidence, it's divine. You didn't find this message. I brought it to you. I made sure it crossed your path, because I've heard your thoughts. I've seen your breaking point. I've felt your cries when your voice didn't even come out. You think I've forgotten you? I haven't. I carved your name into my hands. I watched you before anyone else ever saw your face. I knew the sound of your voice before you spoke your first word. I've always known you. And I've always wanted your heart. Not your performance, not your perfection, just your heart. Comment Amen if you believe God is calling your heart back to Him tonight. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There's been a battle for your focus, a war for your soul. You've felt it. The pull between peace and chaos, between light and darkness, between freedom and bondage. But now, I'm calling the war to end. Not because the world around you will change instantly, but because the battle inside you is shifting. I am stepping into the middle of your storm and saying, "Peace, be still." But you have to let me in. I'm not just your rescue, I'm your rest. I'm not just your provider, I'm your portion. I'm not just the God of the beginning, I'm the God who walks with you through every season. I'm not far, I'm not distant. I'm here, closer than the breath in your lungs. And I'm asking you now, will you finally stop running? Will you stop pretending you don't need me? I want to walk with you through every valley, through every decision, through every moment you don't know what to do. I'm not afraid of your confusion. I'm not offended by your questions. I'm not disappointed by your struggle. I'm ready to carry what you've been trying to hold alone. And I'm asking you, will you let me? Time is not guaranteed. Tomorrow is not promised. You've been living like you have forever, but you don't. Life is fragile, and every breath is a gift. The very fact that you're alive right now means I'm not done with you. But you must choose, will you keep chasing everything but me, or will you finally come home? The hour is late, the weight in the spirit is real, and I am still calling, still reaching, still waiting, but this opportunity has a closing time. Not because I'm cruel, but because some doors only stay open for a season. And this is that moment. This is that door. I want you on the right side of it when it closes. You may feel unprepared. You may feel small. But when you're in my hands, you're stronger than anything coming against you. I will go before you. I will cover your back. I will defend your name. I will calm your thoughts. I will restore your strength. I will provide in ways you can't imagine, but you have to trust me. Let go of your plan, your timeline, your conditions. Just let go. Lift your hands spiritually or physically and say, God, I give it to you. That's all I need. That's the kind of surrender I bless. That's the kind of heart I rush toward. You don't need to fix yourself first. Just come. Come as you are. With your mess, your confusion, your pain. I already see it. I just want you to stop hiding it from me. God says, your photo was shown in front of 9 powerful people, and all of them said the same shocking thing. Don't skip this and listen carefully before it's too late. My child, listen to me now. This is not something you want to overlook. Your name has been spoken, your face has been seen, and the heavens are moving in ways you cannot imagine. In a room of 9 powerful individuals, each handpicked not by man but by divine order, your photo was laid before them. And all 9 gave the same answer, one that changes everything about your life. But before I tell you what they said, I need you to stop scrolling. If you skip this, you risk missing what may be the greatest turning point in your life. You have no idea how close you are to a miracle. I need you to hear this to the end. Do not allow doubt to steal what I am about to release over you. Comment Amen if you are ready to receive this message in your heart. These 9 were not ordinary people. They were chosen vessels, warriors in the spirit realm, gatekeepers of divine authority. Your image was brought before them not because of anything you've done wrong, but because of everything heaven is about to make right. Each of them spoke the same words. This one is marked for favor, marked for breakthrough, marked for protection. They saw in you what the world has overlooked. They saw the battles you faced in silence, the nights you cried alone, the betrayal you swallowed without bitterness. And they said, "This one cannot be touched by darkness anymore." What they declared over you is what I have written over you since before you were born. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not cursed. You are chosen. That is why your photo was shown. Heaven had a meeting, and the decision was made in your favor. I allowed this to happen to show you that your life is not ordinary, that what is coming is not small, it's massive, it's divine, and it's close. If this speaks to your spirit already, I want you to take 1 second and like this video as a step of faith. Just one simple act to say, "God, I believe you're speaking to me." Let me tell you why this matters right now. There are forces around you that have been plotting your delay. Whispers from the enemy telling you you're not enough, telling you your time has passed. But I, the Lord your God, am declaring this very moment that the time of delay is over. I have seen your struggle. I have heard your prayers. I have watched how you loved others even when your own heart was breaking, and that's why I've stepped in. This is not about luck or chance. This is about divine alignment. The moment your photo was shown to those 9, a door began to open in the realm of the Spirit. A door that no man can shut. I want you to understand that what you've been waiting for is being brought to you. Not because you begged for it, but because you were built for it. You've walked through fire and still praised me. You've faced storms and still trusted me. And now I'm responding. Comment 1111 if you believe this is your divine hour of release. You are being watched over. My angels have been assigned to you. Not one tear you've cried has been wasted. Every pain you endured has been a seed, and harvest time is here. The 9 spoke what heaven had already decided. This one walks under divine covering. That means the weapons formed against you will not prosper. It means even the traps set against you will turn into blessings. It means sickness will flee, depression will lift, provision will come. I need you to feel this in your bones. I'm not far from you. I am with you right now. In the middle of your confusion, in the middle of your tiredness, in the middle of your waiting, I am here, speaking to you directly. You have not missed it. You have not lost too much time. You are not too broken. You are right on time. Heaven is not late. I have you in my hands, and no one can snatch you away. What was said in that room, when your image was laid before the 9, was not just a declaration, it was a spiritual decree. Chains broke, doors opened, walls fell, and even though you may not feel it yet, it is already done. My timing is perfect. I know what you need. I know when you need it, and I will not fail you. You've been surviving, but now you will thrive. You've been hanging on, but now you will rise. You've been hidden, but now you will shine. I have whispered your name in places your feet haven't even walked yet. I've gone before you. I've prepared the place. I've commanded the blessing. Keep your heart soft. Stay in prayer. Keep trusting me even when it gets quiet. Because when it feels the most silent, that's when I'm working the loudest behind the scenes. And you are not alone. I am sending people into your life who will lift your arms. I'm removing people who only drained you. I'm closing every door that wasn't for you, not to punish you, but to protect you. I am the God who sees. I am the God who speaks. I am the God who restores. You are not forgotten in the crowd. I called you by name. I formed you in your mother's womb. I set you apart. What they said about you does not matter. What I say about you is truth. And I say you are blessed. I say you are covered. I say you are rising. So when I tell you that your photo was shown to 9 powerful people, it means a spiritual verdict has been rendered. Heaven has judged in your favor. The enemy's case has been thrown out. What was meant for harm is now being turned for good. What you lost will return multiplied. What you thought was over is being reborn. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I want you to lift your head, wipe your tears, because joy is coming, laughter is coming, healing is coming. And it's not because you forced it, it's because I, your Father, have spoken it. When I speak, the earth moves. When I declare, nothing can reverse it. My word never returns void. Do you trust me enough to hold on just a little longer? Do you believe I can still make something beautiful out of what broke you? Because I can, and I will. That's what this message is about. Not just what was said, but what is being released. Right now, into your life, into your family, into your future. It was a divine confirmation. You are not who the world thinks you are. You are who I say you are. You are chosen, you are protected. You are called for something far greater than what your eyes have seen. You didn't stumble across this moment. You were led here. And now, I'm asking you to lean in even deeper. Because what I have to tell you next could change everything. You see, there has been a war for your life. Not just for your body, but for your peace, for your purpose, for your voice. The enemy saw the anointing on you before you even knew what it meant. That's why the attack has been so heavy. That's why relationships broke suddenly. That's why people turned on you without reason. That's why it felt like every time you got close to peace, something shattered it. But I didn't leave you there. I was with you even when it hurt. I saw every silent breakdown, and I kept you because I knew what was coming. Comment 222 if you trust my timing and believe that I am making a way even now. The enemy wanted to convince you that you were cursed, that nothing would ever go right for you, that you were born to struggle. But that was never my design. You were born with a destiny wrapped in light. You were born to carry my name into dark places. You were born to overcome. And what I am doing now is not just about you, it's about every person connected to you. When those 9 people spoke over your photo, heaven began aligning things not only for you, but for those you love. Generational chains are breaking. Cycles are ending. What used to follow your family will stop at you, because I chose you to be the one. You may not feel ready. You may think you're too broken, too tired, too late. But I'm telling you, I have placed something in you that cannot be destroyed. My spirit, my presence, my breath. I don't need you to be perfect. I need you to be willing. I didn't call you to do this in your strength. I called you because you would lean on mine. Every time you've fallen, I've seen it, and I didn't walk away. I stayed, because my love doesn't run from weakness, it covers it. That's why this is so important, because some of you are on the edge of giving up. Some of you have started to believe the lie that things will never change. But this moment, this word is a rescue. I'm pulling you out of hopelessness. I'm calling you out of fear. You are not stuck. You are not finished. You are standing at the edge of a shift that's already begun. I want you to stop for a moment and breathe, not just with your lungs, but with your spirit. Let my words sink in. Let them push back the lies, because my voice is truth, and truth sets you free. I said you're covered. I said you're rising. I said the storm will not drown you, and I mean it. Comment 333 if you are ready to declare your faith and trust in what I'm releasing into your life. There is a place I am leading you to, and though it looks unfamiliar, you will not be alone. I have gone ahead of you. I have sent angels to walk beside you. You will begin to feel peace where there was panic, joy where there was heaviness, direction where there was confusion. These are not just words. These are promises. And when I speak, the wind obeys, the seas calm, and the darkness trembles. Some of you have cried out to me saying, God, have you forgotten me? And I'm answering that now. No, my child, I have not. I have been working in silence. I have been protecting you from things you didn't even know were trying to reach you. That disappointment you faced, it wasn't rejection, it was redirection. That closed door, it wasn't failure, it was my mercy. I was guarding you while preparing what is truly meant for you. You need to know that I'm not a God who makes empty promises. I don't speak just to make you feel better. I speak to bring life. What I promised you, I will do. You may not see it all yet, but the seeds are already planted. Your obedience, your prayers, your tears, they've watered the ground, and the harvest is coming. It may not come the way you expected, but it will come in the way that's best. I know the full picture. I see the whole path. Trust me with what you don't understand yet. Don't worry about the ones who walked away. Some people had to leave so I could get you alone, so I could speak without distraction, so I could heal you where no one else could. And now that you're listening, I'm telling you this. Greater is coming. Not because you earned it, but because you stayed. You stayed through the storm. You stayed through the silence. You stayed when it would have been easier to walk away. And that faith, no matter how small, is what I'm honoring. I see the dream in your heart, the one you haven't told anyone because you're afraid to believe again. But I didn't place that dream in you to tease you. I placed it there because I intend to fulfill it. It might seem impossible, but that's where I do my best work. I'm not asking you to know how. I'm asking you to believe that I can. I'm asking you to open your hands and surrender what's too heavy to carry. Let me take it. Let me fight for you. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You don't have to chase what's already been assigned to you. You don't have to beg for what I've already prepared. You don't have to worry about the timing. You only have to trust me. I'm restoring years. I'm healing wounds. I'm rebuilding what was torn down. And nothing is wasted. Even your broken pieces will become part of your testimony. I am not a distant God. I am your Father. I am close to the broken-hearted. And when your photo was shown before those 9, it wasn't only a symbol of heaven's attention, it was a declaration that your season of waiting is shifting into a season of release. You've been standing in a hallway with doors shut on every side, but now the key is in my hand, and I'm unlocking what was once hidden. You've asked me so many times, God, when? And I've heard every whisper, every tear that fell when no one else noticed, I caught. I wrote down every moment when you didn't feel strong enough to keep going but still didn't give up. You didn't know it then, but those were the moments that made heaven rise to its feet. The times you worshipped me through your pain, trusted me in silence, believed me even when you were breaking. Those were the moments that made me say, "This one is ready." Comment 555 if you believe that God's grace has carried you even when you didn't realize it. Your faith has moved mountains in ways you cannot yet see. Some of the battles you thought would destroy you only exposed what could no longer stay in your life. Some of the losses you grieved were actually my mercy, pulling you from the grip of what looked good but wasn't best. I've been preparing you, not punishing you. Everything that didn't make sense then will begin to make sense soon. When your photo was shown, the 9 didn't speak to your current struggle, they spoke to your destiny. They didn't look at where you are. They saw where I'm taking you. You are being called higher, even if right now all you feel is low. You are being anointed for more, even if all you've seen lately is less. You are being positioned for overflow, even if you're just trying to survive. What you feel is not always the full picture. What I've said about you is what remains true. You are not just enduring this life, for stånds underfrom. You are carrying something eternal. My presence rests upon you, my light shines through you, and even though you feel invisible to the world, you are fully seen by me. I am walking with you through every shadow, through every silent night, through every lonely road. And I'm speaking into that emptiness now. Light is coming, strength is rising, hope is returning. Comment 1212 if you feel something inside you shifting even now. Don't confuse delay with denial. What seems like silence is often where I speak the loudest. In the pause, I plant. In the waiting, I work. And in the quiet, I mold hearts to hear me. I haven't changed my mind about you. I haven't taken back what I promised. I haven't overlooked what you need. I am your provider. I know what doors need to open. I know who needs to come. I know what needs to leave, and I'm arranging it all. Stop comparing your story to others. You're not behind. You're not late. I wrote your days before one of them came to be. And I do not rush what I value. I take time with those I treasure. I don't just bless quickly, I bless deeply. And when I bless, no one can curse. When I lift you, no one can pull you down. When I say it's time, nothing on earth or in hell can delay it. I need you to remember who I am. I am the same God who parted seas, who shut the mouths of lions, who made water flow from a rock, who raised the dead and healed the blind. Do you think your situation is too hard for me? Nothing is too broken for my hands. Nothing is too late for my power. Nothing is too far for my reach. You are in the middle of a spiritual shift. Heaven has already spoken. The 9 voices confirmed it, but I sealed it. I am the final authority. What I say stands. And I say this, you will see my goodness, not someday far off, but soon, in this life, in your house, in your mind, in your relationships. I am restoring what was stolen. I am returning what was lost. I am renewing what was dry. Some of you are still afraid to believe, and that's okay. I don't need your perfect faith. I just need your honest heart. Even if all you can say is, God, help me. I'll take that. I'll meet you there. I'll carry you when you can't take another step. I never expected you to do this alone. I have always planned to be your strength. I want you to let go now. Let go of the fear that you'll always feel stuck. Let go of the lie that your prayers don't matter. Let go of the shame that keeps telling you you're not enough. You are more than enough in my eyes. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are the one I fought for on the cross, and I would do it again for you. The road ahead will not be without challenges, but you will not face them alone. My Spirit will guide you. My word will anchor you. My love will keep you, and my angels will surround you. You don't have to understand the whole map to take the next step. Just trust that I've already seen the path. I'm not leading you into disaster, I'm leading you into purpose. Even now, the atmosphere is shifting. The chains that held you are weakening. The fear that chased you is fading. The doubt that clouded you is clearing. You are being lifted, elevated, strengthened. Your hands will no longer hang in weariness. Your heart will no longer sink under the weight. I'm giving you joy again, laughter again, purpose again. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You've walked through too much to not see the reward. You've come too far to turn back now. This is the hour of fulfillment. What I started, I will finish. What I promised, I will perform. What I began in you, I will complete. And all of heaven is backing what I've spoken over you. You're still standing, not because it's been easy, but because my hand has never let go of you. What you've carried has been heavy, and you've grown tired pretending to be strong. But I am your strength. You were never meant to carry this alone. When your photo was shown to those 9 powerful voices, they didn't just see a face. They saw a destiny, a divine assignment, a future covered in my favor. And they all said the same thing, not because they were told to, but because my Spirit confirmed it in each of them. This one is marked, not with fear, not with failure, but with promise. And promise never returns empty. Comment 777 if you believe that the promise over your life is still alive and unfolding. I know some days it feels like nothing is changing. Like the more you pray, the more silent everything becomes. But silence is not absence. I am not ignoring you. I am preparing the right moment. There are blessings that take time because they are being carefully built to last. What I am doing in your life isn't temporary. I'm not giving you a moment of peace, I'm giving you a foundation of it. I'm not giving you a burst of breakthrough. I'm building something that will stand in every season. I am not moved by what people say about you. I am moved by what I know about you. I see your heart when no one else does. I see the way you care for others, even when you're hurting. I see how you pray in secret, and I will reward you openly. I see your loyalty, your kindness, your sacrifices. None of it has been wasted. It's been seen, honored, and multiplied. The season you are stepping into will require you to stop shrinking. You've dimmed your light to make others comfortable. You've silenced your voice to avoid conflict. But I didn't make you to be invisible. I made you to reflect me, to walk in the authority I've placed on your life. You were not designed to live in fear or doubt. You were created to walk in boldness, knowing that I go before you. Comment 999 if you're ready to walk in the full authority God has given you. Yes, there will still be opposition. The enemy doesn't back down when you rise, he pushes harder. But I want you to know that greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world. That means no matter what comes, you are never outnumbered. My Spirit in you is more powerful than anything surrounding you. I don't call the qualified, I qualify the called. And you are called. You've been through the fire, and now you're coming out refined. You've been through the test, and now comes the testimony. You've cried in the wilderness, and now comes the river. I am doing a new thing. Do you not see it? It's already springing forth. Right beneath the surface, I've been growing roots, and soon the fruit will show. Not just for you, but for generations after you. What the enemy tried to use to break you will become the very thing I use to bless you. That's how I work. I take what was meant for harm and flip it for good. I turn pain into purpose. I turn loss into legacy. I turn shame into strength. The enemy wanted you bitter, but I'm making you better. He wanted you to quit, but you're still here. And because of that, you're about to walk into blessings you didn't even ask for. I see how tired you are. I see how heavy it feels. And I want to remind you, you are not a burden. You are not too much. You are not failing just because you're struggling. I'm proud of you. Yes, proud. Not because of what you've achieved, but because you've trusted me when everything said not to. Because you've kept praying even with a weary heart. Because you've chosen to believe when it would have been easier to turn away. My child, you are closer than you think. Closer to the breakthrough, closer to the healing, closer to the open door. I haven't forgotten the prayers you whispered in the dark. I haven't overlooked the faith you showed when it was hard. I've stored every moment, and I am faithful to respond. My timeline may not be yours, but it is perfect. I'm never late. I'm preparing not just the blessing, but your heart to carry it well. You've wanted things to happen fast, but I want them to last. You've wanted answers, but I'm building character. You've wanted change, and I've been changing you from the inside out, because what I'm bringing requires a new version of you, one that trusts deeply, loves fully, listens clearly, and walks confidently in the Spirit. This world may not understand you. They may question your path, your values, your pace. But remember, you don't follow them. You follow me. And I've always led my people through the unexpected. I've always used the unlikely. I've always shown up in the middle of the impossible. That's where my glory shines brightest. The enemy can't stop what I've started. He can try to distract you, discourage you, delay you, but he cannot deny you what I've spoken. You are mine, covered, called, protected, and equipped. So stand firm. Do not let fear make your decisions. Do not let weariness steal your voice. Keep praising, keep seeking, keep standing. I'm not done with you. I have plans to prosper you, to give you hope, to give you a future. I know it's been hard. I know you've questioned why, but everything has been leading to this moment, the revealing, the lifting, the restoration. You've been tested, but now you'll be trusted, with more peace, more responsibility, more impact. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. You'll know it when it comes, because it will carry my signature. It won't come with confusion, but with clarity. It won't bring chaos, but confirmation. And when it happens, you'll look back and understand why I had to take you the long way, why I had to protect you from shortcuts, why I said not yet when your heart was begging for yes. You'll see it all clearly. I've been watching, waiting for this exact moment to whisper something sacred into your heart. You have not been forgotten. Your name has not been lost in the crowd. You are not invisible to me. Your photo wasn't just seen by 9 voices, it was seen by heaven. and heaven has responded with power. The same God who knit you together in your mother's womb is the one now declaring a shift over your life. This shift will not be subtle. It will not be small. It will come in ways you could not have prepared for, and that's because it has nothing to do with what you've earned and everything to do with who you are to me. You are my child. You are my beloved. You are the one I've kept, even when everything around you is falling apart. You are the one I've preserved because I knew this very day would come. Comment 1010 if you believe that today marks the beginning of something new for you. I've seen you suffer in silence. You didn't want to bother others, so you carried the weight alone. You smiled in public and wept in secret. You prayed prayers that didn't have words, just tears, and even then, I understood them. Every drop that fell from your eyes was seen and held. I am not a distant God who watches from afar. I am near to the broken-hearted. I was near you in the pain. I was near you in the moments you whispered, "God, if you're really here, show me." And this is me showing you. I am not done writing your story. You've seen some hard chapters, yes, but those chapters do not define you. The pain you've walked through does not cancel the promise I made over your life. In fact, it prepared you for it. The enemy wanted you to believe you were finished, that nothing good could come from the ashes around you. But I bring beauty from ashes. I bring life from what looks lifeless. I resurrect what seems buried. I am not intimidated by how broken it looks. I specialize in restoring what others call hopeless. This is not just encouragement. This is alignment. I'm realigning you with your true identity. Not the labels the world gave you, not the failures you carry in your mind, not the shame that clings to your memory, but the truth that you are redeemed, you are holy, you are washed clean. And nothing you've been through has disqualified you from what I've called you to do. In fact, it's made you ready. You've asked, "But why me, God?" And I answer, because I knew you would survive it. Because I knew you would still seek me. Because I knew that even with trembling hands and a broken heart, you would say yes. And your yes means more to me than you realize. Your yes is opening doors in the spirit. Your yes is breaking generational curses. Your yes is setting others free. Comment 1515 if you still believe that God can use your life for something greater than your pain. I am raising you up for impact, for influence, for intercession. You will no longer be the one barely holding on. You will be the one holding others up, and you will not do it by your own strength, but by my spirit. I am filling you now. I am pouring fresh oil over your life. Oil that comes from pressing, yes, but oil that will cause everything around you to shift. You won't have to force it. You won't have to fight to be seen. My favor will go ahead of you. My peace will follow you. My presence will surround you. And with that comes clarity. You've been confused for too long, unsure of which way to go, afraid to take another step because the last time hurt so much. But I'm lighting the path now. I'm making crooked places straight. You don't have to walk in circles anymore. You don't have to settle for half answers or fake peace. I am guiding you into something sure, something real. You will know it's from me by the fruit it produces. You will know it's from me because it won't come with chaos or compromise. You will find healing in places you didn't expect. Conversations that once triggered pain will suddenly release it. You will begin to feel lighter, not because life got easier, but because you finally gave it to me. That burden you've been dragging behind you, the one you've hidden from everyone else, I see it. And I'm asking you to hand it to me. It's not yours to carry anymore. I paid for your peace. I bled for your healing. Let me give you rest. You've been in survival mode for too long. You've learned how to live with less love, less joy, less hope. But I didn't create you for scraps. I created you for overflow. You've been clinging to what little you have, but I am the God who multiplies. What's in your hands may feel small, but in mine it becomes more than enough. Give me what you have. I will make it stretch. I will make it flourish. You are stepping into a season where the right people will recognize your worth without you having to prove it, where doors will open without you having to push, where answers will come without you having to chase them. Because when I elevate you, no one can pull you down. When I bless you, no voice of criticism can cancel it. And when I heal you, no wound can reopen. So stay close to me, stay rooted in my word. Keep praying, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Keep trusting, even when your emotions tell you otherwise. Faith is not a feeling, it's a choice. And you've been choosing well, even when it's been hard. I see that. I honor that. And I'm about to reward that. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. The time is near. You've waited, you've endured, you've grown. Now comes the fruit. Now comes the harvest. Now comes the outpouring. I will do what I said. I will not fail you. You are seen, you are loved, you are rising. This is the season where the ones who were overlooked will be lifted, where the ones who were rejected will be remembered, where the ones who were broken will be rebuilt. What they saw, what they spoke, was not just for that moment. It was a confirmation of what I've already written in the book of your life. They looked upon your image and said, "This one has endured. This one has survived. This one has been chosen." And I say to you now, my child, their agreement was only the echo of my will. I have spoken it first. I have declared it from the beginning. There are things that didn't happen in your past because I blocked them. You cried over doors I closed because you didn't know what was on the other side. But I saw it. I saw the destruction that would have followed. I saw the harm that would have touched you. And though you didn't understand it at the time, I protected you through disappointment. You saw rejection. I saw rescue. You saw delay. I saw redirection. And now, I'm bringing you to a place where you'll begin to thank me not just for what I gave, but for what I withheld. Comment 1717. If you believe God has protected you from battles you didn't even know were forming around you. There is a heaviness many people carry from fighting battles in silence. You've learned to be strong because you had to be. You've learned to hide your breaking points because the world expects you to hold it together. But I see past the surface. I see where the pain lives. I see where hope has faded. And I'm telling you now, I am not the God who asks you to pretend. I'm the God who invites you to pour it out at my feet. You don't have to carry this alone anymore. You've cried for help in your heart when your lips said nothing. I heard both. I need you to stop thinking you've missed your moment. You haven't. What I have for you is still yours. I don't operate on human timelines. I don't panic when it takes time. I'm not like people who give up on you when you're not moving fast enough. I'm patient with you. I've never stopped preparing the place for you to step into. I know you think you've fallen too far, waited too long, messed up too much, but nothing is beyond my reach. You're not disqualified. You're not counted out. You're still the one I've chosen. Comment Amen if you receive this reminder from me deep in your soul. You are walking into divine timing now. Things that didn't make sense before are going to start aligning. Conversations will happen unexpectedly. Opportunities will arise where you least expected them. People who once overlooked you will begin to notice something different about you. And it's not because you've changed in your own strength, but because my spirit has rested upon you. You've been marked. That's why you don't fit in. That's why you feel the discomfort in places where others seem fine. I've set you apart, and I'm not sorry for it. Don't shrink back when I call you forward. Don't run from the open door because you're afraid of what's on the other side. I am already there, waiting, preparing. You're not walking alone. I walk beside you with every step. And no, it won't always feel easy. But it will be right. The path I lead you on is one that builds character, deepens faith, and develops endurance. You may not always like the process, but you will love what it produces. I'm sending healing to your house, to your heart, to your history. There are wounds that have gone unspoken for too long, memories that still ache when you think about them. And you've tried to move on, but the pain has clung to you like a shadow. I'm lifting it now. I'm touching places no human could ever reach. Not just surface healing, but deep restoration. You will feel the shift. Your thoughts will become clearer. Your sleep will become restful again. Your peace will return. There are people who've misunderstood your silence. They thought you gave up, but really, you were surviving. You were holding on with what little strength you had. And now, I'm giving you new strength. A second wind, a fresh breath. You don't have to force yourself to keep going. I'm lifting you now. You'll rise again, not in your own power, but in mine. And the blessing that's coming, it's not small. It's not just enough to get by. I'm releasing overflow, not just in finances, but in faith, in clarity, in relationships. I'm bringing divine connections into your life. People who will pour into you, not just take from you. People who speak life, not confusion. People who push you toward me, not away. You've had enough of being drained. Now comes the time to be filled. Yes, the enemy will try to distract you. He'll whisper lies. He'll stir up fear. But you already know his tactics. He's been using the same tools over and over: fear, shame, delay, doubt. But he has no new strategies. And he is already defeated. You are not fighting for victory, you are standing in it. The cross sealed that truth. The blood covered you. The Spirit empowers you. Do not be afraid of change. I know it feels uncomfortable, but growth always requires leaving something behind. You can't move forward holding on to what broke you. Trust me to heal what you're afraid to face. Trust me to fill the empty places. Trust me to give you better than what you thought you lost. I am doing something so personal in your life right now that others won't always understand it, and that's okay. It wasn't meant for them. This is between you and me. What I'm building in you will one day bless them too. But for now, I need your focus. Don't let the noise around you drown out my voice. Come back to stillness, back to the secret place. That's where I will speak. That's where I will guide. That's where you'll feel me again. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily, and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You don't need a sign. You don't need another confirmation. This is it. I've been speaking all along, and now your spirit is recognizing me again. Don't harden your heart. Don't second guess. Just say yes. Surrender the questions. Surrender the fear. And trust that I'm not leading you into failure. I'm leading you into fullness. You may have walked through darkness, but the light has not gone out. You may have been knocked down, but you were not destroyed. And now, I need you to understand something very important. What was declared over your photo before those 9 powerful voices is already in motion. They didn't just see you. They recognized the call. They didn't just agree on your value, they affirmed your divine assignment. You've been seen by heaven, and what heaven confirms, no force on earth can cancel. You've been wondering, when will it be my turn? And I'm telling you now, the turning has already begun. In the spirit, things are shifting. You're standing at the edge of manifestation. You've endured long nights, but the morning is coming. And not just any morning, this one brings answers. I saw you when you were on your knees, not knowing what else to pray. I saw you pacing the floor with a heavy heart and no words. I didn't need a perfect prayer from you. I needed your honesty. And you gave me that. You gave me your weakness when all you had was tears. You gave me your trust when everything around you was shaking. And that, my child, moved heaven. Comment 222 if you trust that even your silent prayers were heard and are being answered now. I want you to remember who you are, not what the world told you, not what your past told you, not what fear tried to convince you of, but who I say you are. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not broken beyond repair. You are handpicked. You are covered. You are rising. And not just in your circumstances, but in your spirit. The weight that sat on your chest will begin to lift. The fog in your mind will begin to clear. The chains you've dragged behind you will begin to break. You've been waiting for something to change, and I've been waiting for you to believe that it already is. You keep asking for signs, but your faith is already proof that you're ready. The fact that you haven't quit yet tells me your heart is still open. And an open heart is all I need. With that, I can rebuild anything. With that, I can restore everything. I'm not looking for perfection, I'm looking for surrender. I need you to stop blaming yourself for the things that went wrong. You were doing the best you could. And even in your mistakes, I was working. Even in your confusion, I was aligning things. You haven't ruined your future. You haven't missed your moment. The enemy wants you stuck in shame because shame keeps you from seeing what I've made available to you. But shame has no place where grace is present, and my grace is overflowing for you. Comment Amen if you receive the covering of grace over every broken area of your life. There is a reason some doors didn't open when you begged me to open them. I was protecting your future from the wrong assignment. I didn't let you settle because I love you too much. Some of you were ready to build your life on unstable foundations, and I shook them before they could collapse with you inside. You saw it as rejection, but it was really redirection. And now, what I've prepared is more solid, more secure, and more worthy of what I placed inside you. You are going to experience healing in waves. You won't even know how, but the pain that used to sting will feel lighter. The memories that once crushed your chest will lose their power. You're not just healing from what happened, you're healing from how you blamed yourself for it. You're healing from the words spoken over you that didn't come from me. You're healing from the version of yourself you thought you had to be accepted. I am removing the pressure that life placed on your shoulders. The pressure to be everything to everyone. The pressure to always smile. The pressure to hide your exhaustion. I'm giving you rest now. Not just rest for your body, but for your soul, for your thoughts, for the parts of you that have been screaming silently. Rest is here. Peace is near. You don't have to prove your worth anymore. The approval you thought you needed, you already have mine. And when I approve, it doesn't matter who disapproves. When I affirm, no one can discredit. When I promote, no one can demote. That's the kind of favor that was released over you the moment your photo was laid before the nine. They didn't just agree with each other, they agreed with heaven. And heaven has not changed its mind. Some of you are afraid to hope again. You don't want to be disappointed. I understand that. But I'm asking you to try again. To believe again. To expect again. You've seen pain, but now you'll see purpose. You've felt rejection, but now you'll feel release. You've lived in survival, but now you'll live in overflow. You are crossing over. You are shifting. You are walking into things that others told you were impossible. And when it happens, because it will, you'll know it wasn't because of anything you forced. It will be because I went before you. It will be because you stayed when quitting felt easier. It will be because you believed when logic said don't. And others will look at your life and know that had to be God. You will carry peace into rooms filled with tension. You will speak life into places where there's been silence. You will walk into seasons that look nothing like the past ones. And it won't make sense to the world how you got there, but it will be clear to you because you know what it's like to be in the valley. And now you'll know what it's like to be raised from it. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Not in a way that shakes you down, but in a way that lifts you up. I am rebuilding what was torn down. I am restoring what was taken. I am returning what the enemy tried to bury. Nothing is lost with me. Nothing is wasted. You've been carrying so much, the weight of unanswered questions, the burden of wondering if you're truly seen. And I'm reminding you again, I saw you before anyone else did. I saw your first tear. I saw your first prayer. I saw your hidden sacrifice. And I didn't just see it, I kept it. Every silent moment of pain is now being transformed into purpose, and the purpose I placed in you is being called forward. Not next year, not someday. Now, comment 1111 if you believe something in your life is beginning to shift even as you read this. You've asked me in the quiet places, God, how much longer? And I've stayed close, not answering with time frames, but with my presence. Because my presence has always been the promise before the promise. When I am with you, you already have everything. The rest will follow. Seek me first, not answers, not approval, not applause. Seek me and I'll lead you into every blessing I've designed for you. My timing isn't cruel, it's perfect. My delay isn't denial, it's preparation. I've been refining your heart, breaking things off you that were never meant to be part of your story. And yes, it hurt. Growth always does. But what you've endured in private will soon be revealed in power. You are not who you used to be. You are stronger now, wiser now, closer to me now. And I will honor the process. I always do. There are rooms being prepared for you that your name has already entered. You haven't walked through the door yet, but the conversation has already started. Heaven has opened the way. Favor is paving the road. You won't have to knock. I'll open it. You won't have to beg. I'll speak for you. You won't have to compete. What I've reserved for you cannot be stolen. No one else can claim what I created with your name on it. Comment 777 if you receive that this next door has already been unlocked by God Himself. You're going to see answers fall into place, but not the way you expect. I'm not bound by formulas. I don't move according to human logic. I work through the unlikely, the unexpected, and the overlooked. That's why you're the perfect choice. You've been overlooked by others, but I've been looking at you the whole time. I saw potential when others saw problems. I saw strength when others saw weakness. I saw purpose when others only saw pain. Don't underestimate what I can do with a surrendered life. When you gave me your yes, even with fear in your voice, you gave me permission to work wonders. And now, I'm moving. Doors are opening. Mountains are moving. Healing is happening. Even the things you thought were permanent are being shaken loose. The enemy is losing grip. You're walking out of old patterns. You're leaving behind what used to trap you, and you're not going back. This time, you won't sabotage what I give you. This time, you won't question if you're worthy. This time, you'll stand tall in who I say you are. Because you've been through enough to know what doesn't belong anymore. You've been through enough to recognize my voice clearly. You've been through enough to stop settling. And I'm proud of you for that. Yes, proud. I'm proud of your endurance, proud of your faithfulness. Proud that you stayed when it would have been easier to walk away. I know the battles others never saw. I know the pressure you carried with a quiet grace. I know how much strength it took to smile when you wanted to give up. And now, that strength will not go unrewarded. This next part of your life won't be defined by what broke you, but by what built you. The cracks in your heart let my light through. The loss made space for new things. The silence taught you how to hear my whisper. And now you will walk with a depth that can't be shaken. You've walked through fire, and now you carry the flame. You will notice things begin to move fast. Suddenly, opportunities will appear. Conversations will shift. Doors will open quickly. That's because I've already been working behind the scenes. What felt like a delay was really preparation. I had to clear the path. I had to strengthen your foundation, because what's coming next will be too big for shaky ground. Don't panic when things start to move. Don't question if you're ready. You are. I made you ready through the breaking, the waiting, the stretching. You are more prepared than you feel. You've been anointed for this. Heaven has approved it. The same voices who saw your photo, who spoke in agreement, were confirming what I've already written over your life. They didn't assign your destiny. I did. They just recognized it. You will not miss what is yours. You don't have to run after it. You only need to stay in alignment. Keep walking with me. Keep listening. Keep surrendering. And you will watch as everything begins to fall into place. This is the beginning of a new thing, and once it starts, it will not stop. The same hand that kept you in the storm will carry you into the blessing. Don't let fear rush you. Don't let insecurity lie to you. You are enough. You've always been enough. Not because of your efforts, but because of my presence in you. You are my vessel. My light shines through you, and nothing formed against you will stand. I am still with you. I've always been, from the very first moment until now, and I will never leave. Not in the next season, not in the next battle, not in the next breakthrough. I'll be there, every step, every breath, every moment. You don't have to be afraid, you only have to trust. A neuroscientist says yes, a 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Do you remember when your photo was laid before those 9? That was more than a symbolic gesture. That was an unveiling. It was heaven's way of saying, this one is ready. This one has endured the furnace and not been consumed. This one has been tested. and now they will be trusted. What was spoken over you that day was not a prediction, it was a confirmation. And now it's time for manifestation. No more delay, no more wondering, no more questioning whether it's real. It's real, and it's happening. Comment 333 if you declare with bold faith that what God has started will come to pass. You don't need to try and figure out how it's going to happen. That part belongs to me. Your part is to stay close. Keep your heart open, your spirit soft, and your feet steady. I'll do the rest. And yes, it might still feel shaky at times. The enemy may still try to whisper lies. He'll tell you you're not ready, not worthy, not equipped. But let me tell you something. I never chose you because you were perfect. I chose you because you were willing. And willing is more powerful than perfect. You've had days where you doubted everything, even me, and still you stayed. You kept praying even when you didn't feel anything. You kept trusting me even when you didn't understand. You kept walking when it felt like the road was vanishing beneath your feet. And I saw every moment, every ounce of effort, every act of obedience. None of it was wasted. I was building something in you that can't be shaken. Now the time has come to take off the labels the world placed on you. You are not forgotten. You are not unworthy. You are not broken beyond repair. You are mine. You are beloved. You are strong. You are chosen. And the more you believe this, the more you'll begin to see the fruit of it around you. Because identity always comes before impact. And I want you to impact the world not from a place of striving, but from a place of security, knowing who you are in me,